What's going on, guys? Army-Firedawg back. I was a little bit over the top, but I'm in a good mood. I got 2 days off. So, today is finally, after about 2-ish weeks, is the review video of the Moon Audio Black Dragon cables. So if you remember, in my unboxing video, Drew sent me these to complement the HD700s because the Black Dragon is supposed to increase the midlines and the bass line, it tightens it up and gives it a little bit of much needed warmth. The 700s, they needed some warmth to them, but I'll leave that video or that description for the review video. But on here, and on this cable, on a quick note, I will give a quick disclaimer. When I first got this in, I was quite hesitant or nervous because I'm an ambassador for Moon Audio because I truly believe what they're doing for the audio world. They're getting out. They're finding what people need. Like, they could have sent me their most expensive cable, the Silver Dragon, and had me review that, or they recommend to other people their highest products, but they don't. They truly do recommend, quite oftentimes they just recommend the Blue Dragon, which is their cheapest cable, to people for what it is they particularly like in audio. Because audio is not about the price all the time. It's about what the individual is looking for, what they enjoy. Just because it's a product is $400 does not mean that's for them. And I really respect Moon Audio, and that's their approach to it. They find what that individual user likes, and that's what they present them. So that's why I applied and thankfully got approved to be an ambassador for them. So they sent me the Black Dragon cable to review, and so I'm quite excited. So I got to feel, is the cable truly worth it? So if you don't know, my HD700s retail for $750. I'll leave a link to there where you can get them in the link down below, and actually I'll link to Moon Audio because they currently still have a sale for $520 last time I checked. But if the sale's still going, hey, they're definitely worth $500. But going back to the cable, I was very hesitant when listening to this guy. I was like, please be good, please let me hear a difference, because I'd really hate to say I hate a product, especially when I'm an ambassador for a company that is founded for the cables they make. So I was very nervous, but I will be darned if I do not give my honest opinion on a product. So shortly after I unboxed this guy, I walked out to my living room, which is my amp was, and Christina, my fiance, said, "How was that the new cable?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "It looks really nice." And I was like, "Yep." Said, "Do you think it's going to be worth the price it is?" And I was like, "I pray to God it is." So I plugged it into the amp, and I listened to the song. It was Chris Jones, "Long After We're Gone." It's very mid-focused to, actually it's all mid and bass range. It has very, very few high notes, which the 700s had zero issues with. And I will say there is a instantly notable difference in quality. Like I said, I just got off work. It's been a long day, but I got 2 days off. I was like, oh wow. Like, I just looked around, and the most instant thing I noticed is how tight the bass response was. Like, I thought I was listening to a planner, how tight and fast that bass was. Like, I was stunned. It almost didn't go with the song because his resonancy and his decay in that song is very drawn out. So it almost didn't complement it real well, but it drastically increased the speed of the bass punch on the 700s, and it did make a notable difference in the vocal mids. So I guess it'd be the regular mid-range. The biggest issue I had with the 700s is in the lower mids and upper bass line. That little curve right there, when they mesh, just sounded very hollow, not hollow, but thin, recessed. It just didn't sound full. Like there was just something missing. And these, they gave a nice little touch of warmth to it. It's still not enough for what I personally like in my music, but it is drastically needed. Now, the craftsmanship, as I said in the unboxing video, is definitely on par. These things, well, going back to, and if you also made an unboxing video, I was worried about them snagging on stuff, And that came to be true. These things got hung up on every flippin' thing I had from me to my phone. From my chair, my armrest, it hit that. And when I had it in the car, it hit my e-brake. There's a book here. It got stuck on that. It gets stuck on everything. So if you do have these, keep them in an uncluttered environment because they will catch on gosh darn everything. But they're durable. Like these have gone without a scratch. So huge to that. These are not cheaply made cables. And for their price, I'm very glad for that. But there's not really anything else I can really discuss on the video. Like it really sums these up. The only thing I could think about to end on is, do I honestly think this is worth it? Is this cable worth $255? And for my budget, for what I personally can afford right now, no. I cannot justify $255 at a cable on my current budget. Is there a notable gain? Absolutely there is. That is undeniable. Now, with that being said, if you are a more financially established individual and not someone like myself who's still getting their way up there in the world, then absolutely do I, and I'm actually, after listening to it, I will not lie, I have thought about putting some money aside for my 650s for a Silver Dragon, because I think some highs would do the 650s real well. But so for my current financial status, or for if you're just getting started in the world, or you're getting started in the high-end audio, I've been doing this for, I guess, going on 2.5 years, going on 3 years. Been into the hi-fi field, so I'm experienced with products. But cables, for me spending $255, it'd be a far stretch for me to justify that. But for a well-established person who has this expendable income, so they can do a very notable, very long, like this will not break on you. Like this is a dang good Willie-Mo cable. Well, darn good, well-made cable. Yes, it is worth the $255. I will happily recommend this to anyone who can afford it without any withdrawals of or worry of, oh, they might not like it. No. Is it expensive? Absolutely it is. If you're even contemplating a cable, or you're in this side of the world, you know audio is expensive. This hobby of ours is very expensive, guys. But I'm just still off put by how much of a difference a cable really does make. Like all this time I was like, no, cable is just a form of communication. Nope. It really does make a difference. Like it's pretty nice. I will miss these when I have to send them back, which I actually have to do that here in a little bit. Because I think the 700s are going to sound a little bit off now, but I'm going to miss these. So huge shout out to you, Drew, and all of you all at Moon Audio. I greatly appreciate the honor and privilege of getting to review these for a couple weeks. That meant a lot to me. But as always, guys, my name is Army-Firedawg. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you have a friend who is thinking about upgrading a cable, not just the HD700 cables, but they have a cable for almost every high-end headphone I know of. Like they have a huge list. I mean, I'll leave a link in the description. I mean, check them out. Just give them a look. Their prices vary. $255 is about their higher-ish end field, but they have everything ranging from, I think, in the high 100s. But just check them out. But if you like the content I've been putting up, or if you like this awesome face, again, I'm a bit tired, it's been a long day, so my next video will be super energetic. Smash that subscribe button, guys, but most importantly, and as always, stay safe.